Good morning. Welcome to Mama Sue's Kitchen. It's a beautiful day here today, and I hope it is where you are. We're busy. We have been running some errands, and we just wanted something that we could snack on until it's time to really cook. And I thought pimento cheese. We love pimento cheese. Sometimes we make sandwiches. Sometimes we just eat it with crackers. I know that it's a go-to for around here if someone's having a baby shower or a tea or something. So many times pimento cheese is served, and it's made many different ways. I used to make it differently than I've made it the last 5 years. A lady in our church, Demisha, gave me her recipe, and it is in my volume 1 cookbook. And I made this for you, I think, before I ever got sick, and now I have so many new followers. And one person even sent a message asking could I tell her how to make pimento cheese. So since we were going to make this today for us, I'm going to share it with you. Very simple, and the recipe calls for block cheese for you to grate. Well, like I told you, we were running around, we knew we were busy, so instead of 8 ounces of the sharp cheese that I would grate, I got the shredded cheese. Now, I will tell you, without a doubt, the block cheese is better in my opinion. However, this is good. Now, if you don't want to have to grate it, this is fine, but you take 8 ounces of sharp cheddar cheese, and you're going to take 8 ounces of pepper jack cheese. Harold said, when he was helping me get this set up, he said, "Do you always put pepper jack?" And I said, "Yeah." And he said, "I didn't know that." And I've told you, Harold doesn't like real spicy, so this is not real spicy at all. But I'm just going to mix those two cheeses together. And to that, I'm going to add, this is a 4-ounce jar of the diced pimentos, and you don't drain them. They're undrained. 1 cup of mayonnaise of your choice. Many of you say you love Duke's. I use Bama, but Duke's is my second favorite. But you know what? Whatever you like, it's going to be fine. And then the recipe calls for 1 teaspoon of Lowry's seasoned salt. When I looked in my cabinet, I was out of the Lowry's, but this is Nature's seasoning salt. So I'm going to use it, and it is a teaspoon of that. So, and that's all. Now, we're just going to mix that together. And it keeps a good long while. You know, when you buy pimento cheese at the store in a container, it keeps in your refrigerator. So as long as you keep this refrigerated, it's going to keep a while. But at night, Harold, after I lay down, I'll lay down and I'll look at Instagram, and I'll follow all my favorite cooks, and that's when I do my Facebook share, you know, looking around and visiting everybody. And I'll hear the refrigerator open. He thinks he's sneaking a snack. Many times, though, it's ice cream. But if we've got pimento cheese, that's what it's going to be. And he'll get some Ritz crackers with it. And man, it's delicious. Do you see how easy that was? Let me just get a plate. And I'm going to show you. By not draining that jar of pimentos, it's not dry at all. Now really you would want this to chill a little bit, but it's fine if you want to eat it right now. I think I've told y'all before, when I was in school, which was a long time ago, I graduated in 1971. But my favorite meal that we had at school was vegetable soup, and you had a choice of either a pimento cheese sandwich with it or a peanut butter sandwich. They both were so good, and I don't think that I can even duplicate either one. But I do know that the cheese that they used then was government cheese. People back when I was younger, it was called commodity cheese. And I guess it would equal to those that had lower incomes. They were blessed with food, and it would be peanut butter, and it would be cheese. It came in blocks, sort of like Velveeta, and other things. Now, and see, my mother was a single mom because my dad passed away when I was 5 years old. So I'm sure she qualified for it. And to me, that made the best pimento cheese sandwiches. I would give anything to have one of those right now. I can remember the taste of them, but this pimento cheese is good. And you know, maybe one day my grandchildren will say, oh, I remember when Gigi made pimento cheese. It was the best I've ever had. I don't know, but I know my daughter-in-law loves it. I think I've told you this. You know, I have a daughter. Our daughter's name is Amy. Our son married an Amy. So both of my daughters are Amy. And when we were in Louisiana the very last time, she said, I love your pimento cheese, so I made some. And she would eat that, and she loves that, and she loves my salsa, and she loves the vegetables I cook. But anyway, I'm just talking and rambling on. But if you have volume 1, it's on page 4. And the recipe will be on my website, MamaSue'sSouthernKitchen.com. And we still have some volume 1 and volume 2 cookbooks, and volume 3 should be here next month. This month's almost gone, so I'm thinking, you know, it's not going to be long before volume 3 will be here. But if you want to order this cookbook or volume 2, go to my website, MamaSue'sSouthernKitchen.com. Y'all, I just had to tell you, God is so good. He is with me every day. All I have to do is talk to him just like I'm talking to you. And after I talk to him and tell him what I'm feeling, I need to be quiet, to be still and listen, because I'll know what he's saying back. The Holy Spirit will let me know. But anyway, I'm going to remind you to be salt and light wherever you go. Let the light of Jesus shine through you. I'll be back soon.